Greetings ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be taking a look and sharing my thoughts about two upcoming features with Update 21 in the Revamp DLC, the Elder Scrolls Online's Next Dungeon DLC that is on the PDS server at the moment. You folks wanted to know if it's any good and if it's worth checking out. Well, I've jumped in and I have some thoughts, so let's get to it. The Zone Guide feature is a brand new system coming with Update 21 that's going to be a great quality of life feature. The guide helps players navigate through and complete zones that they haven't been to or are halfway through by listing all important locations, activities, and points of interest in a zone and can even direct you to them. Right now on the PDS, you can access the Zone Guide by clicking it on the announcement panel from the map UI itself or by pressing P in zones that have the Zone Guide feature built in. This takes you to the Group and Activity Finder panel where you can see a brief overview of what zone you're in with a little bit of lore and backstory, and below that a list of completed or incomplete achievements for that zone. And right at the bottom are the map completion visual guides, featuring icons to indicate your progress of story quests, way shrines discovered, sky shards, and a bunch more of ESO's usual zone activities that you'll find in your adventures on any given map. Hovering your cursor over these icons lists each individual step, location, or objective discovered or yet to be discovered, which is pretty handy if you really only want text clues for exploration. So what's cool about the Zone Guide is that it can direct you to where you need to be for something at the click of a button. On a character that's almost done with a zone, for example, who needs one more way shrine left to discover, clicking that Explore Zone button will pinpoint its location on the map for you, and you can just set a destination marker and off you go. On a brand new tune, it can show you where you need to go to start the zone story. On the map screen itself, a mini list of map completion icons will be on your left side of the screen, so you can glance at what's left and what needs to be done, and hovering over them also gives you the finer details. For new players, it may take a while to get used to as you slowly soak in the meaning of all these icons and what they represent, but overall, for everyone, the Zone Guide is convenient and definitely a nice addition to the game. In terms of functionality, it definitely works, but there are areas for improvement, and I think ZeniMax Online Studios should consider doing this, and that is rewarding players for completing a zone. Now, I'm going to reference another MMO I play, so bear with me. Guild Wars 2's map completion system is a great comparison to this. Like the Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2 has places to discover, activities to do, and more that contributes to map completion. All of them award you with experience points, and on the Guild Wars 2 map UI itself, it already has a tracker that shows you what's on the map if you've already discovered much of it by moving around and getting rid of that fog of war. Simply hovering over the icons highlights where these things are on the map, which is really nice. I love how interactive it is, and the Elder Scrolls Online's Zone Guide is moving in that direction. But completing a map in Guild Wars 2 actually rewards players with goodies. You can get crafting mats, an appearance change currency called transmutation charges, and even a loot box key, which is really popular and why many players have that extra incentive to fully complete a map. I think the Elder Scrolls Online could and should reward players for doing the same in Tamriel, and rewards could be gold perhaps, or a collectible, or whatever really, just as long as there's some sort of added incentive to reward players who take the extra effort to see all the hard work the devs put into these zones. Rewards aside, console players are also chipping in with feedback that sky shard locations should also be built into the Zone Guide by default instead of having to rely on an external guide or an add-on, and you know, console players can't use add-ons unlike those of us gaming on the PC. So you can understand why they probably don't want to go hunting for sky shards again on their 6th or 7th, 8th, 9th alt character. It's tedious. If this were to be built in, I'm sure there will be some ESO purists raising their arms at the downplaying of discovery gameplay and yada yada. So, simple solution, have a filter that can toggle what you want to see in the Zone Guide, and that way players can customize things further. But overall, great nifty feature, and it's something I will definitely use a lot moving forward. As for the Guild Trader UI Revamp, or the Auction House Revamp for those that don't play ESO, this one's just a massive UI overhaul that should have made made it in at launch, and thank God for the modding and add-on community and their hard work that has offered us sanctuary over the past few years. So here's the new UI that you're looking at on the screen right now, and the first thing you'll notice is the recent searches on the left, handy to repurchase anything in the trader. The biggest draw with this one is the ability to search by text, and oh yeah, it works pretty awesome. You can of course manually click and sort through the various tabs on the left to get to the category you want, including filtering type of traits and enchantments for weapons and armor. But the new text search is so much better. It even has predictive text, which I really like. Simply type in a few keywords and the trader autofills matching items, which is fantastic. In comparison, here's the same trader on the live version of ESO, and I used the awesome Guild Store add-on. And I have to say, I think much of the inspiration for ESO's work with the new revamps probably came from add-ons like these that have made it so convenient for its players. So the add-on here allows me to search by text, but the results can be a mixed bag. Now that we have predictive text on the new UI, I definitely prefer it instead. The add-on does have plenty of filter customization to help you find what you want fast though, even if the text search is wonky. And yes, it has search history at the top too, but added features like adding something to a favorite list for future use, and probably more important for serious traders, integration with other add-ons like Master Merchant and TTC that shows information on sale prices, average sale prices, and more. That is a very big feature that I don't think I'm quite ready to give up yet when it comes to using these Guild Trader and economy add-ons over the new UI overhaul, even if it works better than its vanilla version. Bottom line here, it's a good quality of life improvement for everyone that doesn't use add-ons, but it's your call if you use it. I for one will probably stick to my add-ons for the time being. So that's it from me. What do you folks think of the new Zone Guide and the Guild Trader UI? Is there any other system that ESO needs to revamp this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Hit the like button for the love of toilet breaks, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more on ESO and MMO content. Once again, I'm Jerem Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Hey folks, thanks so much for watching that video. If you guys want to watch more, you can click the subscribe button at the bottom there or somewhere over here. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notified on all my latest videos. So I'll see you guys at the next vid. Take care.